Reports emerged about an enraged Matt Barnes driving 95 miles from Memphis Grizzlies camp to, according to sources, beat the S out of Derrick Fisher at Barnes' own house, implying not only that Shaq slept with Govan, but that he also gave her an STD. Arenas certainly has...
She wanna swim, hold your breath, we're diving in. She TikTok, they hit her dance, run my wave, and you bends. No fringe, they're dead. I left her on red, yeah. Louis V back now.
What's good? Dark Knight gang, it's that gang. What's up, man? Look. Today I'm about to do a video from the Sportist, something like that. This one right here is titled NBA Athletes Caught Cheating with a Teammate's Wife. Yo, that sounds insane. Y'all requested it, don't trip me now, I got y'all. We about to see athletes who got caught cheating with their homie's wife. Bro, you shady for that. I don't care if the homie was married to, let me think, who the, India Love, bro. If my homie was married to India Love and she is beautiful, I still wouldn't cheat. Whoa. Let's say we both were drunk and she was throwing it at me. I don't know. I'm like, don't tell nobody. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that, bro. It's bros before hoes. You already know what's up. Anyway, it's Friday. Everybody have a great day. I'm dropping a story time after this video about the time. It was maybe like 3 months ago. I kicked it with an Instagram influencer, bro. And I gotta tell you guys about this time. I ain't want to tell nobody. I'm not gonna put her on blast, but I'm gonna drop a story time about this time I kicked it with an Instagram influencer. We was about to have some sex. She told me I had to pay for it. Bro, women crazy nowadays. I'm gonna drop that after this. But anyway, let's watch this video. NBA athletes cheating with their teammates' wives. That's crossing the line. You can get killed for having sex with somebody's wife. I'll never do anything like that. Anyway, let's hop into the video, man.
When you look at sports like the NBA, you prefer to think about the athletes and the skills that they have on the basketball court. You prefer to just watch the games and cheer for your favorite teams and not necessarily subscribe to all the not-so-nice things that can happen on a court. Sadly, the NBA players are human, and that means they can make mistakes, even when that mistake is cheating with another player's spouse. It's not cool, and it's not fun to talk about. But here are 7 NBA athletes caught cheating with a teammate's wife. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. 7. Andrew Bynum.
Who he was cheating with.
Given who Bynum was on the court, this honestly shouldn't be too much of a shock that this allegation still hovers around him. The talented big man was an all-star and 2-time NBA champion on Kobe Bryant's Lakers teams, but his career remains widely considered a disappointment in light of weight issues, knee issues, and dedication questions that left him out of the league before his 27th birthday. Damn, whether laughing upon getting benched for attempting a three-pointer, smiling in the immediate aftermath of a tight playoff loss, or rehabbing his knee at the Playboy Mansion, Bynum's maturity and attitude were regularly called into question.
Andrew Bynum was living the life. This nigga said, I need to rehab my knee. I'm going to do it at the Playboy Mansion. Sound like something I would do.
An allegation that he slept with his coach's wife.
This dude wasn't rehabbing no knee. He was getting his dick rehabbed. All right.
Not cool. The incident, which involved then Cavaliers assistant coach Jamal Mosley, is believed to have transpired while both player and coach were in Cleveland, which then resulted in an immediate suspension for conduct detrimental to the team.
Yeah, you can't
Not
do
long
that.
after that, he was out of the league for good, and that's not surprising. His career overall has been tarnished despite being a 2-time title holder. But when your off-the-court stuff becomes bigger than your on-the-court stuff, yeah, that gets noticed. 6. Jeff Mcinnis. If you don't remember Jeff Mcinnis, he was a solid player from the University of North Carolina. Won Player of the Year there, and then went on to be NBA Rookie of the Year.
Oh, shit.
So,
I don't know.
what did he do? Well, at just 21 years of age, Mcinnis reportedly carried out an affair with the wife of Coach Phil Ford, who was 18 years his senior. Despite denials on the part of the young point guard, the rumors continued to linger.
He was only
Mcinnis
21, though.
Acknowledged that he may have gotten caught up in a big hug from Ford's wife, but that was it. Interestingly, both Mcinnis and Ford ultimately made their way to the NBA in the years following the rumored incident.
Oh, okay.
So what was this, or what wasn't it? We likely will never know, and that's probably for the best, but something definitely happened, and no one really wants to confirm anything, which, in this case, is probably for the best.
Did he divorce the wife,
5.
though?
Karl Malone?
Karl Malone!
By the standards of this list, things mercifully didn't get very far between Karl Malone and Vanessa Bryant during the mailman's lone season with the Los Angeles Lakers in 2003 to 2004. In fact,
Vanessa Bryant, that's Kobe Bryant's wife, cuz. Hold the fuck up.
there is little evidence to suggest that things between Malone and the wife of Kobe Bryant extended beyond some flirty banter. But when you've got one all-time NBA great eyeing the wife of another, it'll certainly get basketball people talking.
Yeah,
which, of course, it did, in spades. So the story goes, Vanessa happened upon Malone clad in a cowboy getup one day and said, "Hey cowboy, what are you hunting?" Malone was supposedly quick to respond, "I'm hunting little Mexican girls."
Oh.
To be fair, Malone's comments hardly seem to be overtly sexual, even though it's weird.
Nah,
Vanessa
think
isn't
about
entirely innocent in the interaction, but the veteran power forward should have known better than to mess with the wife of his team's central star. Kobe, for his part, wasn't shy about openly expressing his displeasure over the comments made from a teammate who had also been a close friend. The Lakers didn't suffer much from the rift, still
Hold on, we about
reaching
to
the
talk
NBA
about it.
Finals, but the relationship between the two men was never the same.
Of
And
course
that's
not.
why you have to be 100% on your game in terms of what you say, else cause problems. There were 1,000 different things that Malone could have said, but he made that crack, and as a result, problems happened.
Of course.
4.
Bro, think about that. He got a little cowboy outfit on, right? A young, beautiful Mexican woman say, "What you hunting for, cowboy?" And he looked at her up and down, saw that body. He said, "I'm hunting for young Mexican bitches." What? Nah, yeah, that's way too far. That's way too far. I'll put hella extras on it, huh?
Shaq. When you picture Shaq in your
Shaq.
mind, you no doubt picture the NBA All-Star who has a great personality and flair for the theatrical.
Yeah,
but
I mess with Shaq.
you also likely know that he's a flirt, and that got him in trouble one time in a big way. Details remain murky over just what went down between Gilbert Arenas, Shaquille O'Neal, and Arenas' fiancée, Lauren Govan, back sometime around 2010, but social media posts by Arenas at the time certainly point to some bedroom antics taking place, if you get our drift. If anything did happen between Govan and O'Neal, it isn't as though the big Aristotle would have been interfering in a blissful union. Arenas and Govan underwent a tumultuous partnership plagued by subpoenas and disputes over child support and payments, but you still don't mess with a fellow NBAer's girl.
Yeah, no, you
There's
can do
a
that.
code here, and it may have been broken. The messy allegations once
She's
again came to light recently as
pretty.
Arenas engaged in a custody battle with his now ex-wife.
No, she's
An
pretty.
explicit and
Never mind.
outspoken Instagram post from
That
Agent
was just
Zero
a bad
used the
hairstyle.
hashtag Itchy O'Neal, implying not only that Shaq slept with Govan, but that he also gave her an STD. Arenas certainly has reason to be suspicious of the affair, given that a text exchange allegedly between the two that had come to light. You can choose whatever side of this you want, but it's clear
Show
that
us the text,
something
nigga.
ain't great. 3. Shannon Brown.
You could show
The
us
2011
text.
Western Conference semifinals saw the Dallas Mavericks steamroll the Los Angeles Lakers in a series sweep so one-sided that it prompted questions about what had gone wrong with the defending NBA champions.
Okay.
Particularly underwhelming for the listless Lakers was Pau Gasol, who averaged just 13.1 points per game in the series and looked so uninterested that coach Phil Jackson felt compelled to yell at the Spaniard on the sideline. Gasol's disappointing performance, coupled with the team's general lack of
That's why.
cohesion, sparked speculation
That's
over whether
why.
teammate Shannon Brown had shacked up with Gasol's fiancée, Sylvia Lopez Castro.
I mean, it makes sense though. Even if it's just rumors, that's definitely gonna put a strain on the team. You feel me? If you feel like your teammate was sleeping with your wife, even if it's just rumors, that's gonna make you feel some type of way. You're not gonna be focused on basketball.
Brown, who was married to R&B singer Monica, was said to have slept with Castro midway through the season, with Gasol learning of the affair right before the postseason began. Apparently, Castro had gotten into something of a catfight with
Conspiracy theory. The other team made up this rumor just to throw Pau Gasol off on his game.
none other than Vanessa Bryant, suggesting that Kobe's wife had slept around, an allegation that prompted Vanessa to turn the tide and out Castro's cheating ways. This was said to have led to a full-blown locker room brawl between Gasol and Brown, not to mention fracturing the engagement of Gasol and Castro and sending team morale into a downward spiral,
I
which
told
played
you.
out badly, as we noted.
That's
There's
crazy.
nothing worse in an NBA locker room than a lack of cohesion in the playoffs.
Yeah, man.
And sleeping with another man's fiancée, yeah, that'll get the cohesion to disappear.
Yeah.
But we're still not done with the Lakers and their crimes, believe it or not.
Shit. What
2.
happened?
Derrick Fisher.
Derrick Fisher
There
slept with
was a
somebody's
break in
wife?
the monotony of the usually drab NBA training camp media coverage back in 2015 when reports emerged about an enraged Matt Barnes driving 95 miles from Memphis Grizzlies camp to, according to sources, beat the S out of Derrick Fisher at Barnes' own house.
Okay.
The beef between the two NBA vets has been long-standing and has been forged on and off the court. Off the court, the feud is a deeply personal one, centering on reality TV star Gloria Govan, the girlfriend of Fisher and the ex-wife of Barnes. It was the relationship
pretty.
between
She has
Fisher
no makeup
and
on,
Govan
too.
that
She look good
sparked
right there.
Barnes' rage-filled
Natural
cross-state
beauty.
trek in October 2015 as the hard-nosed forward reportedly grew livid when his twin 6-year-old sons told him that Fisher was at the house. In an incident that was investigated by the
The
NBA,
kids
Barnes and Fisher
told.
apparently exchanged punches at the house in a fight that was significant enough to attract the attention of local police. Fast forward 2 years, Fisher and Govan remain together, and Barnes still doesn't seem terribly fond of his one-time Los Angeles Lakers teammate. Not hard to see why. 1. Paul George. There's a bit of a mystery
I think I heard
regarding
about
NBA
this.
player Roy Hibbert. He seemed destined for greatness and then fell off the map, as it were.
He did.
But there may be one reason it happened, like it did. His teammate got personal with his wife. It was back in Indiana, where Hibbert enjoyed his best years, that suspicion began to percolate regarding the relationship his wife, Valerie Cook, had with the team's star, Paul George. Now, PG-13 isn't entirely new to sex scandals, having reportedly impregnated a Miami stripper while dating the daughter of Los Angeles Clippers coach Doc Rivers and getting caught up in a catfishing scandal. Though neither Hibbert nor George
look
have
good.
paid
I
lip
ain't mad
service
at you.
to it,
No,
the
I'm
rumored affair is said to have even set off a fight between fellow Pacers Lance Stephenson and Evan Turner. Turner apparently took exception to Stephenson speaking openly about the situation at practice, prompting fists to fly. George is still in the NBA and getting paid big for the Clippers, making this story more of a tragedy than anything else. So, what do you think?
Hey, bro, this was a good video. Shout out to the homie for making this video. But yeah, man, like I said in the beginning, people's wives are just off limits, you know? Because you could lose your life messing with somebody's wife. A man could go insane. That's his wife. That's his life partner, you feel me? And if you're having sex with somebody's wife, they life partner, I don't know. A man might try to kill you for that, so it's not worth it. Personally, I just think it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you gotta have control over your dick. It's not always worth it to have sex, all right? Sometimes you gotta just weigh the options, aka flight reacts. Bro, I know your girl got that wet, and she got that throat goat, but listen, bro, I just hope you don't do nothing insane. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Shout out to the gang. I'm about to drop a story time right now. Peace.